All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. You know what time it is. Welcome back to Papi Knows Football, and I'm your host, Fine Boy Papi. You know what time it is. So we will continue from our discussion that we had yesterday. Yesterday, I dropped two videos about Samu Omorodion and Victor Osimhen. I think you should go check that out. And if you haven't seen the Chelsea versus Real Madrid preview, go check it out as well. It's up. I've been off for like 2-3 days, and I came back and I've dropped 3 videos already, and this is the 4th one in a space of 24 hours. Bruh, I'm catching up, baby. So you all should, So it looks like this Samu Omorodion deal is over, because reports has it that according to Fabrizio Romano, that all is in set now for Samu Omorodion to join Chelsea. Agreement done with the player, and its contract valid for 7 years for Spanish striker. It's also done between the two clubs for £35 million. Omorodion has accepted the move and is set for medical. Well, let me correct something. Samu Omorodion is a Nigerian. Also, actually found out today. I didn't know he's a Nigerian. He's born to a Nigerian father, but they moved to Sevilla, Spain, at a very early age. But this is what I have to tell you. So Omorodion is from the same place as Victor Osimhen, and in Nigeria, the people that were the Victor Osimhen side in Nigeria are very good in producing very good strikers. Odion Igalo is from that side of the region of Nigeria where Victor Osimhen is. Victor Osimhen, Samu Omorodion, and I think there is one more other good player. This side of Victor Osimhen in Nigeria produce one of the best strikers in this country. So I think that said, it shows that Omorodion is set to be a very, very good striker. But honestly, I'm not really much happy with the deal, because I would love to have someone like Victor Osimhen as our main striker, because Samu Omorodion is unproven. He just had 5 goals in 30-something league matches. No, he's unproven. You get me? And this is not the time for tryouts. I think maybe as a backup, yes, he can be as a backup, but he can't lead our line. He can't be our main striker, honestly. But all is said because let's go back to Madrid and Man City agreed. I think they have agreed with you on Julian Alvarez. So that that's a domino effect for Samu Omorodion to move over to Chelsea, which I think is a fair deal. £35 million instead of the 70 which Atletico were proposing that we should pay to get him. I think £35 million. It's not a bargain. It's a lot for a young player, but he has a high ceiling. If he could, if he could work his finishing up, improve on his finishing, I think he has it all. Very tall, huge. Like, this guy is huge. Like, this guy is, when Lukaku huge, his manpower is, he's a bully. He's built like Erling Haaland, but I'm not saying he's Erling Haaland, because at this age Erling Haaland has done a lot, and he hasn't even done half of what Erling Haaland has done. Chelsea are buying him strictly on potentials, which I think he has, but we just have to see what happens with him. Still on the Atletico Madrid this team, a report has it that Chelsea, in the Gallagher deal, Chelsea has included a matching right in the sale of Gallagher. That means Chelsea get the chance to match any bid that Atletico accepts for Gallagher in the future. So this is anytime Atletico wants to sell Gallagher, Chelsea can buy him to a matching right to any price that Atletico wants to sell him, which I think is good. Which I think this Gallagher deal all makes sense, because it's all about financial fair play. I think if we were in Champions League and we are in a more secured financial position, I think we might have let Gallagher stay. You get me? So this shows you there might be a return. Maybe he spends 3-4 years in Atletico de Madrid and comes back to Chelsea. But let's just see what happens. He's a player that I am going to miss a lot. I love him so much, and I wish him all the best of luck in Atletico Madrid. So moving on, Yesterday there were reports of Chelsea pulling out of the scene for Osimhen. The deal for Omorodion. Okay, let me read the report. Chelsea left the scene for Osimhen. The deal for Omorodion effectively earned Osimhen to Chelsea, according to Di Mariazo. Well, when I heard that yesterday, I was like, okay, let's see what happened. That was midnight. Yeah, around 1, 2, 12. Yeah, let's see what happens. Then this morning, Fabrizio have come to confirm that I've come to confirm that excuse me. Oh shit, that's not here. But Fabrizio kind of confirmed that Chelsea are still in for Osimhen. Chelsea are still in for Osimhen, but the problem is that Osimhen doesn't want a loan. Osimhen doesn't want a loan, and the Athletic equally reported this that Chelsea with PSG. Let's go. Oh God, fuck. Sorry. Yeah, reporters did that with PSG unwilling to pay Napoli's asking price for Victor Osimhen. Chelsea have opened talks with the Serie A club over a loan deal with an option to buy. Now, there's the problem. Atletico is willing to try an option to buy and move out Osimhen, but Osimhen wants stability. He wants something more stable. He doesn't want to move to England and come back to Italy. He wants to, if he's moving to England, he's moving there, and like his future is secured for 4 or 5 years, and he's sure he's on a 4 or 5 years contract. Yeah, he doesn't need, if something doesn't work, then he's going back to Spain. So he's going back to Italy where he's not wanted, or something like that. And like that's why I said that this Osimhen deal might linger on to like the deadline day. You get me? It might linger on to like deadline day. Chelsea are ready to kind of adhere to his wage demand, but with us getting a loan for him with an obligation to buy if we qualify for top 4. But Victor Osimhen doesn't want that. Victor Osimhen wants a loan and a strict obligation to buy. It's a loan with the obligation to buy, not option of any kind, but obligation strictly. That's what he wants. He doesn't want unstable, like him going back and forth and being a Napoli player in the next summer. He wants to settle and sort his future now, which I think is good. But we just have to see what happens with the Victor Osimhen deal and know what happened. But I think Chelsea might still sign him. If we are getting Samu Omorodion and getting Osimhen, you know what that means? I already discussed what is going to happen to our strikers, because that means we will have 4 strikers minus the ones that are yet to left, but 4 strikers which are in the plan of the club. We will have minus Bruja and Datro Fofana. We are going to have McGill, Jackson, Omorodion, and Osimhen, and I've already discussed what will happen to 4 of them and how 4 of them is going to fit into the plan of the coach. You should go check that. Go check it out in my previous video. And now. Okay, Datro Fofana has agreed to join Leicester City. Deal not done yet, but very close with Chelsea, holding out for a loan with an obligation to buy. A few more clubs in Europe also interested, but he wants to stay in Premier League. Yeah, Villarreal, Stuttgart are interested in signing him, but he wants to stay in Premier League. He was very, very good in Premier League. Maybe Chelsea kind of might have a matching offer for him, because Datro Fofana was, he was an alright player. He wasn't that bad, but he just fell into that category of changing managers and stuff. I think when I just signed him, I was very, very happy. But it is what it is. Chelsea might make a few gains from him, from what he sold him. He is definitely he has improved his fee. You get me? He has come to the Premier League, scored 5 goals for a struggling Burnley side. That's something. If he moves to Leicester, I think Chelsea might have an option to buy back or something like that. But are we having an option to buy back when we have if we have Samu Omorodion, Chelsea, Samu Omorodion, Osimhen, McGill? I think that front line is set for years. But Chelsea doesn't operate that way. Chelsea might just wake up, sell 1 or 2 of them, because they have a very high fee and because of the profit, because that's how we operate now. I think that's all. I think that's all for now. Yeah. We have touched everything that could be touched. You get me? So this time we will play in Real Madrid later in the night, and I'll be dropping the preview after the match. So I'll see you all in the next one. You go be.